In this morning's Business Insight, two organizations that are focused on elevating the Northern Kentucky region are partnering to launch a new fundraising campaign. It's called One Vision, One Voice, and the partners are Skyward and Northern Kentucky Triad. The campaign will fund critical initiatives designed to help the Northern Kentucky region compete more effectively and create a more vibrant, inclusive, and connected region. One Vision, One Voice is focused on community-wide challenges and issues like workforce preparation, kindergarten readiness, improving the health of residents, and recruiting and retaining high-wage primary industry jobs. Joining us to talk about the campaign is Bill Shire, president of Skyward Northern Kentucky. He's in the studio with Business Watch producer Kelly Leon. Bill and Kelly.
Thanks, Peg. Bill, thanks so much for being here. This sounds like an exciting project that you're undertaking. Let's start with, you've got Skyward and we've got Northern Kentucky Triad. Explain the difference between the two.
Sure. Well, Northern Kentucky Triad is the primary economic development organization for Northern Kentucky, specifically Boone, Campbell, and Kenton counties. Skyward is the multi-county community visioning and community development organization for 9 counties in Northern Kentucky. The relationship between the two is that we view economic development and community development as two sides of the same coin. You really can't have truly successful economic development if you don't have a community that's strong and vibrant and a good base for business. You really can't have a truly vibrant community and a healthy community if you don't have a good economic base. So really the two organizations work together effectively to accomplish those two things. Triad works on economic development. We work on helping to create the conditions the community conditions to support economic development.
And you two have partnered before in the past.
Oh, yeah.
And how has that gone?
Oh, it always goes great. I mean, we have a great working relationship. We've partnered, and currently, of course, we're in our fundraising campaign, which we do every 5 years. And we do that together each time. One, because the two organizations are so functionally related, but two, to keep from having two campaigns running that people have to react to. We just do it together, and it makes a lot of sense.
Talk about the priorities that you're going to focus on and how you decided what they were and how you then pick what you tackle first.
Sure.
Or do you do them simultaneously?
Well, we're doing them simultaneously, but the and actually, I'm truly proud of this. Northern Kentucky has a long history of creating community visions, big picture plans. Started back in the 1980s. The most recent one was absolutely the broadest and deepest process we've ever done. We had a goal of getting 10,000 ideas, suggestions, opinions, and survey responses from people all across the 9 counties of Northern Kentucky. We ended up with about 16,000, so we significantly exceeded that. We had a great leadership team and working groups that put all that information together and figured out the plan. So the plan is much more focused than previous plans. We have 4 top goals. One is kindergarten readiness, to get 1,000 more children prepared for kindergarten over the next 5 years than is our current rate. Another is to get 20,000 adults to rate their health as very good or excellent over the next 5 years, 20,000 more than are currently doing that. The third is to make sure that all of our businesses, that Northern Kentucky has all of the talent resources needed to fill all of the jobs, attract new jobs, and make sure that people are employed in jobs that really suit them and they can be productive and happy in. And also to support new startups and innovation, entrepreneurship. And then in the community vibrancy area to really to create a pre-development fund to help the Catalytic Fund with its work, which has been hugely successful so far, and also to use public art as a connecting link to sort of tell the Northern Kentucky story and bring people together in a more unified way across Northern Kentucky. And they're really, they're not prioritized. We work through all sorts of possible goals. Those are the top priorities. But those 4 goals we're working on simultaneously.
How will you measure success? How will you push this along?
We wanted to make sure that we were very data driven this time. And so I've sort of hit the metrics, the 1,000 children, the 20,000 adults. On jobs, the jobs goal, we developed a new index, which was interesting. Janet Hara from Northern Kentucky University created this for us. It's called the Northern Kentucky Labor Market Index, and it combines total jobs, unemployment rate, average income, and civilian labor force into an index. We're measuring the 9 counties in Northern Kentucky against the U.S. economy currently, and currently we're at 103%. So overall, we're outperforming the U.S. economy. An area that we really need to work on is average annual wage, and that's true not only of Northern Kentucky, but the entire greater Cincinnati region. We need to be able to bring that up. But also in a minute, I want to just comment on Triad's role in all this, too.
We don't have much time left, so we're going to have you back to
I'd
talk
love to do that.
further about it. It sounds like a great project, lots to follow. Thanks for being here this morning. Sorry we don't have more time, but we'll have you back.
Great. I'd love to be here. Thanks.